Good morning, you guys. Well, at least here in the video and whatever time of day it is for you, welcome. I'm going to do a vlog style video and I'm starting my day off with a stretch. I'm also getting ready, hair and makeup, because we are getting out of the house. I'm taking my boys back for their first day back to co-op school today, and it snowed the 2 days before this. So I want to make sure that I have plenty of time to get where we need to go, but this video is going to consist of just some random things. We've got some health journey updates. Let's see, definitely some planner stuff. You guys are going to get to see a quick flip through of my budget planner and just kind of what I do on a day where my boys are gone. I'm spending time with my daughter today. Since they're gone, it's me and her time. It's a beautiful day, and I've got some work to do for my planner and the channel, so enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back, and welcome if you're new here. My name's Mandy, and today I thought I'd throw in a little like vlog style video today, just to kind of like hang out with you guys and show you a little bit of what life happens here in the Chavez family. So today we homeschool, but today we are going back to our co-op school, and it just snowed the other day, which I will show you in a second, and the snow has really stuck around. So, but apparently the streets are, I haven't been out, the streets are, I'm trying to get that shadow off my face for you. The streets are cleared, but they just finally cleared our neighborhood last night. And I didn't think about clearing our driveway. So I'm hoping that just getting out of our driveway is going to be okay and not too slick. But I'm not used to driving in the snow or ice or anything, so it's a little nerve-wracking for me. But I'm going to take the boys this morning. I've already packed their lunches. Well, my son does his sandwich, so I got to go down and do my other son's sandwich. But they're almost all the way packed, and I just have to make sure they're ready to play in the snow. This is like the first time they've been able to go when it's like super snowy. It's a beautiful day though, and I don't have too much planned today, just to be with my daughter. Wednesdays when my boys go off to co-op, I get to be with her, and I just want to spend some really good quality time with her, kind of fill her cup up, make some memories. So I'm kind of trying to think of things to do with her. She's 3, she'll be 4 in March, and you know, when we can't get outside too much, but maybe we'll go play in the snow. And then I do want to spend some time on work, which for me, that is kind of like doing video update or editing and stuff, my videos for here, working on, I have some things for Etsy I'm trying to get in the shop. My budget planner is now available, the one with the annual with the graphics. So as of right now filming, you just have to request a custom order, but hopefully by the time this video goes up, you will be able to go on my shop and see that on there. And I know that right now budgeting is a big thing, so hopefully I will actually show you that video as well. Sorry, I'm noticing a neighbor walking by and he's like being very careful, so I'm just so nervous about it. But otherwise, we're just gonna kind of see what the day has for us. So come along, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and check out my channel to see what else I've been putting out there, which is a lot of planner stuff to get to know, or to get to, you know, organize our lives and just be as intentional and productive as we can, with just like, you know, family chaos, but a good chaos. And yeah, let's go on for the day. Wasn't that so pretty, you guys? But here is a flip through, a very quick flip through. It's not even every single page, but of the budget planner I was talking about. It has really pretty cute graphics. I've had to make some adjustments for the one on Etsy, but not too many. And each one has expense tracker, goals, notes, the checklist page, although the checklist is blank for you guys to make your own. Some cute little savings trackers, a calendar, and I just really love this planner. It's all I really need, and it's out there on the shop now. As of right now, I think you have to still request a custom order. So you just you go to my shop, click request custom order, but it may be out there by the time this is up. We'll see. But either way, let me know if you guys want one. All right, so I have been able to drop the boys off, which was good. I wasn't sure if I was going to. We have a really steep driveway, so pros and cons to that. Like, at least it's facing the south, so the sun, melts it, but it's so cold that everything kind of stayed snowy and icy. But my husband was able to clear the driveway out for me this morning, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be slippy. So luckily it was not, because my mom's car was at the end of the driveway and I did not want to start sliding into her car. So I was a little nervous about that, but I'm all good. Something I don't know if this is going to be more of a chatty video or what. I'm in the parking lot of my kids' co-op school. I just dropped them off about 10 minutes late, but it seems like I'm not the only one. And some of you guys who get snow all the time are probably like, what is she so worried about? Coming from California, Northern California, Valley area. So anyway, so something I try to do when I do this is, if I can leave my daughter home with my mom lives with us, I try not to do that too much. I try to kind of seem as though like my mom doesn't live there as much as I can, because I don't want to take advantage of her, but I also don't want to like rely on her too much and not know what to do when she takes her frequent trips to see my brother, stuff like that. So, but on these days, I can leave my daughter home with her, because usually my daughter is in bed longer than the boys, and that's really nice. So I'm trying to take advantage of that right now. I didn't get to eat my breakfast before leaving the house, so I'm going to eat breakfast in my car. I think I have a bill or two to pay. What else do I need? I probably just need to kind of like organize myself for my work block later. Just make sure I kind of know what I'm doing. And yeah, so that's kind of what I'm going to do the next half hour or so in my car. And then I have to pick up some supplements from my functional medicine doctor. Let's go ahead and do a little update on that as well. I have, it has been officially 3 months, I think, since I started like even just like one of the supplements. So basically, although it is not all about weight, it's mainly about health, but since that is one of the main factors, weight and my hair are one of the main factors that brought me here, hair loss, I should say. If you're new here, I had experienced hair thinning and loss, and I haven't cut my hair in over a year, and it used to be like down to here, and it's just getting shorter. So and I have not been able to lose any weight while eating really, really well, let alone just gaining some, while, like I said, being active and eating well. So trying to figure out what's been going on with that. And so I haven't had any weight loss, but we just got through the holidays and I haven't really gained too much either. I fluctuate between about 1 or 2 pounds. Sorry, someone's like coming by, and so just kind of nonchalantly. So that's a little disappointing. However, I feel good. I feel so much better. I'm gluten-free. I was able to maintain that through the holidays pretty much, except 1 or 2 small instances. Like one of the desserts had a pretzel in it, I think, and then or like treats at my friend's house. And then the other thing was my husband and I went to sushi, ordered something with panko, and totally forgot about that. And I was like, well, let's see what happens. And I'm kind of glad I did, because I really didn't feel that great. And it was another way, like, I was kind of bummed because I was like, I've been on such a good track. I want to do the 3 months without gluten, but it was good to see that it really does affect me. Like, again, I could see that again. So, and then I haven't had any since then. I've found recipes for gluten-free treats and stuff. I think I shared those on my Instagram. I have a highlight for gluten-free that I'm trying to put some things in there in case anybody else needs ideas. And I've just felt better. I've felt a lot better. My back and my knees still hurt, so that's something we're trying to figure out if that could be related to a supplement I started. My back's been hurting, you guys probably know that, but my knees started hurting after all of this. And I should say more on a regular basis. My knee will hurt if I run on a treadmill that doesn't have good cush, or on basic sidewalks. So but my knees are regularly hurting. It's a different hurt. It's inflammation, because when I squat, my knees just feel so full, like they're gonna pop or something. Like, I don't know how to explain it, except there's so much in there that's squishing together. And this is when I squat down, which is hard because my lower back hurts and I can't squat down because of my knees, but I'm supposed to for my lower back. So it's kind of a weird situation there. I feel pretty good with my back throughout the day, but a lot of times I'll wake up with a sore side of my back, like right or left or whatever. And I'm trying to do workouts now that are more gentle, that gentle on my joints, that don't bring up that don't bring up a lot of cortisol, extra cortisol, because that was another thing I've got an issue with, is stress. So I'm trying to do a walk in the morning, and then I have a video that has probably come out already about my schedule and how I've plugged in my movement, because that's one of my goals, is to not just have movement be random. I don't want to feel stressed about that. Oh, I did it. Did I do it? Did I not do it? Am I going to fit it in? I want to have those plugged into my schedule, like an appointment with myself. So as of right now, around 10 o'clock in the morning is my appointment to walk on the treadmill. And around 1:30 is my appointment to do my gentle joints workouts. And I've only been doing that a couple of days regularly since we've gotten back on somewhat of a track. So that's helpful. The other update is my hair. So I'm on a supplement called Saw Palmetto, and that's supposed to get my hormones back balanced. It has something to do with the androgens, and I'm not going to try to act like I know what I'm talking about with that, but it's supposed to help balance out those hormones so it's not causing hair loss anymore. And I think it's working. I don't know, but I don't feel as thin up here, or I don't feel like I can see my scalp as much when I put my hair back. The length, I think it's just going to take some time. So it's been really hard being patient with that, but I'm glad I feel like I see something. And then the weight, that's hard as well, but I'm glad I feel good. So feeling good is the most important thing. So that, and I'm really learning to listen to my body. I'm really learning to not just jump into a hard workout, as much as I can love hard workouts. My body just is like, sorry, you can't do that right now. And I don't know if I ever want to go back to it, because now I've learned how hard it is on my body and my joints and my stress levels. But I would like to know that I can, run my kid, race my kids if I want to, or jump up and down for some reason, and do a burpee if I need to. I can do a burpee, but it's not good on my joints, I can tell. And that's kind of hard, but I know that it's not good for me to be doing such hard workouts, to be honest. And I'm excited as I'm learning how to like not just jump into a workout, but to get my body and my brain connected for that. It's like a whole thing, and I'm actually really enjoying that. And then at the end of a workout, doing certain things and breathing, to let my brain know that I'm safe and my body's like calm down now and stuff. Because what was happening was after a workout, sometimes I would just kind of like do a quick cool down, stretch here and there, and then I'd be off to like whatever, or I'd sit down in like a weird position thinking I'm resting, and it wasn't the great position for my body, and my brain and my body weren't like connecting enough anymore, and I wasn't, apparently my brain wasn't feeling safe, and my body would like tweak because I picked something up the wrong way or whatever. So that's kind of the update with that, you guys. If I think of anything else that's important, I'll pop back on. I am not taking as many supplements at all as I was. I kind of, some of those were just for a month, some of those were for 2 to 3 months, and now I'm really on a probiotic, the saw palmetto for my hair, and I'm on one more that's kind of helping with the gut and digestion. So that one may be falling off soon though, and that's where I'm at. I take a really good liquid vitamin, daily vitamin, like drink, I said liquid, so, and that's supposed to get in a lot of the other nutrients and stuff. So that's where I'm at, and I'm hoping to update you guys with some more soon. But I'm glad that I'm not gaining. I'm glad I feel better, and I'm glad that my hair does seem to be feeling a little bit thicker. There it is, high protein breakfast for me. I've got my water and my coffee in a quiet car, enjoying, the snow outside. Hey guys, so I came upstairs to rest because after just playing with my daughter out in the snow and just kind of like shoveling some snow, my cat's having lunch and stuff, I just got tired. But now I'm trying to figure out how I want to set up my February. I've been really loving this layout. It's kind of like a dashboard, but then it's got, I don't know if you've ever seen the Passionate Penny Pincher home planner. I love it, but obviously I create my own because I don't stick with those for too long. I like change. I like to change things up for the season that I'm in, but I really loved some aspects of hers, and I got some inspiration from that. I have an old one, and I love her lists. She has awesome lists for like what to get done in a specific month or season or that week. So I kind of created my own thing, and you guys have probably seen it if you've seen any of my recent video flip throughs and stuff, but I'm trying to decide on the size. So I'm going to flip you around and show you what I'm trying to figure out here. Okay, so there's my cat and my computer, but here's my planner, and I'm in February right here, but if we flip back to the current month I'm in, as you can see, like I have my school side, I have my personal side here for blocking my time, and then this is what I have for my home and family and habits and stuff like that. I particularly made it to where like each day has what I need to do, in my schedule, so I don't have to write it down on here. But before I had made that, I had pretty much printed this one separately, where I wouldn't have, that one. I basically have my school, my time, school, time, and so forth. So I thought, well, maybe I should make like a mini size, which I don't know if you guys know this, but if you're ever wanting to just print something of any size, just Google, which is what I did. I Googled, but just Google the Happy Planner size that, well, I say Happy Planner because that's what I use, but Google the size that you need. I Googled mini because I'm currently in a classic, which is to print, you scale it a classic at about 82 to 85%. Well, I Googled mini because I thought maybe I'll just have this in the middle here. I don't mind flipping it over and stuff. So I might try that because I already printed these anyway. So I might set my planner up to have one of these in between each week. And I actually, when I used my big size, which I still contemplate going back every single day to the big, I was putting classics and minis in the big all the time, and I loved it. That is one of the biggest perks about these is you can put something smaller. And the reason I loved it is because I could have my layout for my weekly just like this, and then I could have smaller sizes in with my weekly, so I still saw my weekly, like my bigger sized, so that way I wasn't going like, oh, how many, pages of my week do I flip? It was just all within that week right there. Sometimes I would have a notes page. Sometimes I would have a double-sided weekly planner of a different sorts like this. So I think I'm going to do that. I was just trying to decide if this gives me enough room to write down my dailies here. And I think it does. So I think I'm going to try that for February. So I'm going to get that set up now. And then I have to film setting up February for you guys for another video to come. Okay, guys, so I used my 8.5 by 11 or big one, and the first one I did, I wasn't even thinking about it, but as you can see, like, there's a lot more space here, and there happens to be one up here, so I'm probably just going to still use it, but I was much more careful with this one, and I got it almost spot on. I just have to line it up so, like, it goes with this line at the top. Otherwise, it probably would have gotten, if I would have centered it in here, it would have gotten both sides a little too much. So yeah, now let's go ahead and put this, I'm gonna hook us up here where I'm usually filming here, and let's put it in here and see if it works. Okay, we're prepping for February. I would have used this currently because what I changed from my current week is I had these things in here because I liked the idea of the Passionate Penny Pinchers idea of like, what's for dinner, something you're grateful for, how much money you spent. However, I do that completely different. I already write down what's for dinner. I have a whole memory planner. I write what I'm grateful for. I did like the idea of having it here though, so I might use some of the extra space for that. But and then I don't really need to write down what I spent. I have a whole budget planner for that, as many of you guys know. So I'm going to actually change it to just these lines, these 3 lines. And I'm going to make sure that when I set February up, it's going to be like the top 3 things I need to do that day, if that makes sense. So here I like to write out, it's so many, I'm like, see if I can get you a little closer. So here I like to write out, not like my schedule for the day, but the things that I really need to do for myself that aren't always like everyday clockwork type things. So sometimes, I don't know how to put it. It's actually not, that may not be true how I just said that. It is, for example, go to my current week right now. As you can see, it's like over here even, it's Bible, get ready, homeschool. So I'm always going to get ready. But this most likely means like to go out and about, homeschool. But yes, I'm going to do homeschool. However, I like putting that in there because it's my flow. Let's put that. It's my flow. These are my habits within my flow that I'm trying to like do more often, but this is like my actual flow. And then I have highlighted the things that are my goals for my health and fitness. So that's how that goes. But what I didn't have was this space here for to-dos. So I'm trying to figure out about that. I might just put another piece of like one of these note papers, which I really like, but we'll see because I don't want too many things happening here. So as you can see, I was using this more for like the other things that I wanted to do in the day. And it looks like it fits really well. So we're going to go ahead and put these in. And February is not completely ready yet, but it's definitely ready for me to film for it. And that video will be coming out shortly, you guys. So I made myself some tea, and we got this new, I don't know what you call it, espresso maker, I guess, and it really frosts the milk. I haven't tried my tea today yet, but I'm sure it's good. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is something that I've been trying to get books on, just having like compassion, and being grateful, not just like gratitude, but you know, I don't know, we're dealing with, just like, I don't know, my 3-year-old is a little like, I don't know how to put it. She's tough, and she is, she's very loving, but not like showy lovey. So I thought maybe, I looked up some books online, and I got a whole bunch from the library. Some of these aren't probably even, you know, in there with that theme, but these are some books that came up. So thought that I would show you. We read this one last night, this one, and they really like this one. This one has nothing to do with that theme, but this one's a cool one about slowing down. And I really feel like it can resonate with homeschoolers. I like that one a lot. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and kind of end the vlog here. My sons came home from school, and my oldest had gotten a bloody nose, and so I talked to him for a little while, and just made sure he was okay. Filmed a little bit. This was kind of my work block, and now we're going into my evening block where I'm not really going to worry about filming anything, just another extra thing, but I got to get my daughter up from her nap. We are making shrimp fettuccine, but I'm going to be trying to use zoodles, frozen zoodles, and every time I've used those, they're not great, but I'm hoping that it works out this time. If not, I will make some gluten-free pasta as well, and have our family time and just enjoy the rest of this cold day. It's not even as cold as it's going to get. It's supposed to get so cold, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed kind of like a glimpse into my day. Since the boys were at school, I didn't have, you know, so much like mom stuff, but definitely got to get some work done and got to show you guys a little bit of that. Hit the like button if you liked this type of video. Let me know if you want more of the vlog styles, and stay tuned for those planner videos to come out. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you here, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Bye.